our other stretches. We're going to start with our jumping jacks. So let's do 5 jumping jacks. And we're going to do 5 burpees. Down, out, in, jump. Down, out, in, jump. Down, out, in, jump. Out, in, jump. One more. And next we're going to do some giddy-ups. So you're going to do a big jump stretch and then rock and roll backwards. Ready? And up and back. Make sure you're pointing your feet. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Great. All right, now we're going to do push-ups. So depending on your age and level, we can do at least 10, preferably 20, depending on your age. But go ahead and just do 10 right now. Thank you. All right, so we're going to make sure that our core is tight. And it is okay if our knees are on the ground. Let's have somebody put their knees down, please. And you're still going to keep your back nice and straight and do those push-ups, and you're trying to get your face as close to the ground as you can. Thank you. All right, that's a good way to get your blood pumping. All right, so additional part of our warm-up is we're going to be stretching out our body. We're going to start with our head, and we're going to do neck roll. So we're going to roll our head around nice and slow. And then we're going to go the other direction. Nice and slow. Great. Now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. You're going to lift your shoulders up and push them to the back. Lift them up and push them to the back. Great. 4 and 5. Now let's try it the other way. Back to the front. Back to the front. Back to the front. Back to the front. Good. All right. Now, 5 arm circles right and 5 arm circles left. Everyone in Acro knows these ones. Ready? Go fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. All right. Now we're going to roll out your ankles. Just do little circles on both feet. All right. Now stretch up to the ceiling nice and tall. And reach forward and go down to the floor. Try to touch your fingers to the floor if you can. And then you're going to put your hands flat and bend your knees just a little bit. And tuck your nose into your knees. And now you're going to try to straighten your legs as far as you can, but try to keep your hands on the floor. If your hands don't reach the floor, that's okay. And bend your knees again, a little small plie. And straighten them up again. Great. Now you're going to put your feet apart in second position. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to bend your knees a little bit. Now you're going to grab your ankles and straighten your legs and try to pull your head through your legs and look up at the ceiling. And bend your knees and straighten them up. Nice. Now you're going to roll up from the middle of your back, and your head's going to be the very last thing that comes up. Nice job. Now we're going to do some floor stretches. So we're going to sit down, sit in our straddle sit. And put your arms out in second position. And stretch way over to your right side. You see how they're reaching their arms way out past their foot as far as they can reach. And now they're going to flex their feet. And point their feet. Now they're going to grab their foot with their right hand or with their left hand. And come up. And other side. Reaching way over to the left. And flex your feet. Try to get your heels off the floor. Really tight. And point your feet. Now try to grab your ankle if you can, or your foot, and come up. Great. Now, you can put your elbows down in the front. And then after you put your elbows down, if you can, walk your hands forward as far as you can. Try to put your head on the floor. If your head doesn't reach the floor, that's okay. I'm going to have you guys sit back up a little bit so they can see what it looks like if you're not as flexible as you 3 girls are. So if you could sit back up and go back to your straddle and make it a little smaller. And then try to hold your legs and try to put your forehead down with your back kind of rounded so they can see what it looks like if you're not all the way down. Great. And there's ways to just sit there and stretch that, and that will help a lot. And take a deep breath and exhale and try to get your forehead down or your hair, whatever you can reach. All right, now walk your hands forward as far as they'll go. Nice. And come back up. All right, next we're going to go back to our straddle stretch. We're going to work on our straddle split. So first we're going to reach forward, walk your hands as far as you can forward. And you're going to flex your feet so that your toes are pointed straight up to the ceiling. And point your feet again. All right, and now you're going to get into your middle splits or your straddle splits. So one of you, Giselle's going to stand up and show you how to slide it out. You slide your feet out all the way. Nice. And then you go forward on your elbows. And Hallie and Kylie both just went straight from their straddle sit right into their split. All right. All right, we're going to go to a pike stretch now. So pike stretch, feet together. And arms up to the ceiling, sit up nice and tall. And you're going to reach forward as far as you can. And then at the very last second, grab your ankles. And your head is going to go down. And try to touch your nose to your knees. And now you're going to flex your feet and look forward at the same time. Try to pull your toes back and try to lift your heels off the floor. And point your feet again. Let your head go down. Excellent. And come on up. All right, now we're going to ask you to lay on your tummy facing that wall. And put your feet apart a little bit. And arms straight and your head back. Try to touch your head. I know it's... So this is a mermaid. Alright, so you can do it with both legs bent like that. Or you can do it with both legs straight. So go ahead and do it with a straight leg so they can see what it looks like with your head back. Nice. Good. Alright, so now you're going to show me a shark. So go ahead and lay on your tummy. And you're going to put your hands under your chin. You're going to lift one leg up straight, doesn't matter which one, and bend your other one. Excellent. Let's see if you can try to change to the other foot, please. Nice. Great, so that's your shark. All right. And now we're going to go and lay on your back and push up into your bridge. So make sure your fingertips are underneath your shoulders. Let's have you, can you guys come back down for a second? All right. Now, put your hands underneath your shoulders so your fingertips are under there, your feet are apart, and then you're going to push your belly button up to the ceiling. Go. Nice and strong. Good. Can you walk your hands and feet a little bit closer together? There we go. Now, make sure your arms are all the way straight. You see how their shoulders are right over their fingertips? Good. Now you're going to tuck your chin in and look up at the ceiling. And then you're going to let your chin go the other way and try to look at your feet if you can see them. Good. And come down. And I always do 5 tuck rocks after we do our bridges. So go ahead and do your 5 tuck rocks. Nice toe points. All right, and we're going to push back up in our bridge again. And we're going to pick up one hand and put it on our belly button. And then we're going to switch to the other hand. And then we're going to try, this is for the older kids mainly, to put both hands on your belly button. So one at a time, you get your balance, put your hands on your belly button, hold it for 5 counts, and then stand it all the way up. Good. All right, next we're going to have Giselle demonstrate for us a bridge. And she's going to put one toe up on her knee, or next to her knee, and straighten it up in the air. As straight as she can, as high as you can to the ceiling. And then she's going to change to the other foot. Toe up, and all the way up. And you see how she's pushing that head back so She's looking at her fingers, and then she's going to come down. Great. All right. Next, we're going to have Giselle do a knee back bend. So she's going to put her knees apart, her arms up to the ceiling, her head goes back, her tummy goes out, and go back onto your hands, and then push back up. We're going to have her do that again so you can watch her arms are right by her ears, and they come straight up, and she kind of pushes through her fingertips for that. All right, and then if you're not quite to that level yet, you can do what's called a box pose. You'll be on your knees, and you just put your head back and grab your ankles and look back and let that stretch. All right, next Giselle's going to demonstrate what we call weeble wobbles. You're going to sit in your butterfly position, nice and tall. You're going to lean way over to one side and roll and sit up and face the back. And then roll and face the front. And you can do it either direction. You just make sure you lean way over to the side. Let's try it the other direction. So you lean way over to the side and roll back up. Way over to the side and roll back up. Great. All right, now she's going to do it in a straddle position. We're going to lean over to the side and bring your leg up with you and sit up and face the back. And roll to the side and face the front. And then roll and sit it up. And roll and sit it up. A little bit easier when you're smaller and you have shorter legs than my tall girls. Okay, next thing we're going to do is a candlestick. So she's going to lay on her back and shoot her feet up to the sky and put her hands on her back. And then we're going to try showing a double stay. So that means both legs are bent and feet up back together at the top. Now she's going to put one toe on her knee. That's another way to do your candlestick. And another way to do your candlestick is to do a split. So a right or a left leg split. Great. And then she's going to come on down. All right, next we have Hallie. She's going to demonstrate some handstands for us. Her arms are up to the ceiling. Her favorite foot is pointed in front. And she's going to step up, feet together, and hold it, and hold it, and hold it. And then she's going to step down. And you see her arms came right back up to the ceiling. Good job. All right, so now she's going to stand on her favorite foot. She's in the front, and she's going to point her toe to the back. And she's going to do her handstand from there. And she's going to teeter-totter up. And hold it. Nice. All right, she's going to do that one more time. So her favorite foot is in the front. She points her back toe behind her, teeter-totter to her handstand, and kiss her feet together at the top. And step back down. Nice. Good top. Straddle up. And straddle down. Good. All right, next I'd like for you to do your handstand, the tuck to the straddle up, but face sideways so they can see. Starts in a tuck position, jump, and up, and then she can come back down in a straddle, or she can sit back down and straddle. All right, next we're going to have Giselle show us her handstand against the wall. This is something that anyone can practice at home, as long as you don't have any pictures on the wall above you. So your arms are above your head. You're going to kick up into your handstand and touch your feet to the wall. And try only to touch your heels. Try not to touch any part of your body other than your heels. If you look at her hands, they're away from the wall a little bit. And then she's going to come back down. And her arms came up. Good job. All right, we're going to try that again. And we're going to show you some exercises you can do in your handstand. So she's going to kick back up to her handstand. Her heels or her toes are against the wall. She's squeezing tight and making sure that her feet are pointed. And now she's going to bend her elbows a little bit and straighten them. She's going to do that 5 times. Those are your handstand push-ups. And come on down. And next, she's going to show us how to do little handstand walks. So she's going to stretch back up, kick up into her handstand. She's squeezing it nice and tight. See that nice form in her toe point? Now she's just going to pick up her hands really small and pick them up and just try to do little marches, maybe 6 or 8 or 10, depending on your age. And try as much as you can to keep your body straight, and then kick back down. And there we go. All right, next we have Kylie. She's going to demonstrate an elbow stand for you. So we're first going to put our thumbs together and our elbows are in, and we're going to turn, put our hands on the ground, lift up on our tippy toes, make sure your head is up off your hands, you're looking at your thumbs, you're going to walk your feet in just a little bit, and then push one foot at a time, and squeeze, and hold that. You see her head is not touching her hands at all, she's looking at her fingers. And then she's going to come on down. Nice. Alright, we're going to try that again. So we're going to remember to put our thumbs together. Show me how the elbows are incorrect. Yeah, you don't want your elbows way out here. You want your elbows inside. Alright, we're going to go back down and way up on our tippy toes. And she's going to push and kick. Excellent. Alright, come on down. Alright, next we're going to do an elbow stand against the wall. So Kylie's going to put her hands down and make sure that they're a little distance from the wall. Not too far, not too close. And she's going to go up on her tiptoes and kick and get her foot against the wall so that she can balance. She's trying to make sure that her feet are over her head a little bit so she can practice that position. And then come on down. Alright, and now she's going to try it from one knee and scoot a little bit closer to the wall. There we go. And she's going to push and kick all at the same time. Nice. And if you look carefully, you can see that her head is up. She's looking at her thumbs, and her feet are over her head a little bit. And she's going to come back down. Nice. Alright, next we're going to do some headstands. So Hallie's going to start with her fingers in the front, showing me where she's going to put her head. She's going to draw the sides of a triangle to her knees, put her hands down next to her knees and her head on the very dot that she started with, go up on her tippy toes, and then go into a frog stand with her knees towards her elbows and straighten it up to the ceiling. And then she can put her feet against the wall. And then you're going to try to hold it, count to 10, and then come on down. Nice. Alright, we're going to try that again, and scoot a little bit closer. Alright, so she's going to put her fingers forward, so that's the top of her triangle, and she's going to separate her hands towards her knees, turn her hands out, nice and wide fingers, head down on the dot, up on her tippy toes, and she can go straight leg one leg at a time this time, one leg at a time, kicking up like a handstand. She's just going to lift her leg and push. So you understand the wall is there just for security. She can use it to balance. There you go. Or she can go away from the wall. And then she can come on down. Alright, next we're going to move on to cartwheels. We're going to do right side cartwheel. Both arms are up to the ceiling. You look where you're going. Point your toe out in front. Hands down and hands up. And turn. Hands down, hands up. And arms up. See how her arms are coming up every time really quickly off the floor. Alright, next Hallie's going to do her one-handed cartwheel. And she's doing the right arm first. The right foot, right hand. Now it's the left hand. And she's going to do the right hand, right foot. And left hand, right foot. Thank you. Alright, now Kylie's going to do a side aerial. So she's going to run and hop, hurdle, and side aerial and stretch. Thank you. Alright, next we're going to work on a cartwheel into a chasse into a cartwhel. We do cartwheel and chasse and cartwheel and chasse and cartwheel. Alright, now Giselle's going to go back and do that again. And just do cartwheel and chasse into a side aerial. Just those two. Don't do a third one, right? And cartwheel and chasse, side aerial. And up. Nice. Thank you. And her arms came right up and her chest came up from that side aerial. Alright, Kylie's going to do chasse hop and a cartwheel. And she's going to do it again. This time she's going to do a chasse hop and she's going to do a far arm cartwheel. Chasse hop and a far arm. Great. Alright, now Hallie's going to do chasse hop into her side aerial. And is actually going to do shun a fan into her side arrow this time. So it's plie, fan, side arrow. One more time. And shun a fan, side arrow. Great. Alright, next we're going to do some hand walks, so pointing your favorite foot in front. You're going to kick to your handstand. You can either do feet together, you can do a single stag, or you can do a double stag. A single stag has one leg straight, both feet together in the middle, or double stag, both legs bent. And come on down. Next we're going to be doing bridge walks, so you can either start in a hand, or doing your back bend first, or you can just push up from the floor. And we're going to walk your hands and feet the direction you want to go. Get set and go. Back to again. And come on down. Next, we're going to be doing front limbers and front walkovers. We're going to start with a handstand and land in a bridge. So you're going to hold your handstand for 3 counts, looking at your hands, and freeze. Hold your bridge with your belly button up to the ceiling, and then you can stand it up. Nice. And do it again. This time she's going to hold her handstand for the 3 counts, but when she lands on her feet, she's going to stand up all in one movement. So handstand, 1, 2, 3, and stand it up. And her arms are up by her ears the whole time. Alright, now we're going to do a front walkover. She's going to point her favorite foot in the front, and she's going to stay in a big split when she's upside down. She's going to stand up on one foot. One more time. This time she's going to try to land with her foot up off the floor at the end. Front walkover and up. Great. Alright, Hallie's going to do a back bend with her feet apart, arms straight, and head back. She's going to land in her bridge, and then she's going to push with her favorite foot and kick, and her legs are straight, and her arms go back up to the ceiling. Nice job. Alright, now this time she's going to point her favorite foot in the front. And she's going to start at the top of her arch, at the very top, and arch it back, and kick full split, and arms up. Alright, so this is a couple tricks that you can do off of your bed, or off of your couch. You can lay backwards, and put your hands on the floor, and you can roll your knees over, and land on your feet. Great. And she can do it a little bit faster this time. Now you know what she's going to do, and she can roll and push. Great. Alright, now she's going to lay back down again. So, like I said, off of a bed or a couch, you just push up into your bridge, and push and kick. Next, you can kick up into your handstand and land in a bridge on your bed or the couch, and then kick back over. When you do this, make sure that you're not letting your head drop to the floor or tuck your chin in. You want to make sure that you're looking at your hands the whole time. So she's going to look at her hands and then hold it. Nice strong arms and shoulders. Good job. Alright, next we're going to do some leg scales. And we're going to start by grabbing our right foot. We can turn our hand to the front and put our hand on the inside of our leg and straighten it up. It's going to be straight out to the side. So you can do this holding onto a wall, holding onto a chair, or balancing without holding onto anything. Our foot from the front this time. It's just a different grip. And lift it up. So it's the same stretch, it's just holding your leg in a different way. Alright, and here's another stretch you can do at home. You lay down on your back, with your booty all the way up against the wall. You're going to straddle your legs and hold it there. You can put your hands on the insides of your legs, near your knees, and push down. And you just hold that for a good 45 seconds to a minute, just relaxing. And then you're going to flex your feet and try to point your feet towards the floor, your toes. And then you're going to hold that for another 15 to 30 seconds. And then you're going to point your toes again. Now you're going to get up on your elbows and hold it there. And you can just relax, and you would be holding this for a good 45 seconds to a minute. And then after you do that, you're going to get up on your hands and push your face against the wall, or your shoulders, or your chest, and you're going to hold that for another good minute at least. Alright, and then she's going to come down. You can just lay back down. And then tuck your knees in. And then you're going to straighten your legs up to the ceiling. And you're going to push your hips back up against the wall again. Now you're going to hold it there for another minute, 45 seconds to a minute, just holding it there. It's a good time to get on your phone and text your friend or watch a TikTok, and then get up on your elbows. And you're going to hold it there for another 45 seconds to a minute. And while you're there, you're going to flex your feet now, as hard as you can. And you're going to hold that for 15 seconds to 30 seconds. And then you're going to point your feet again and get up on your hands. You're going to push really hard your body into the wall and try to put your face between your knees. And push your arms straight and hold that for 45 seconds to a minute. Or longer. And then you can come on down.